Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Space Godzilla 21, and today I'm going to show the top costumes I want to see in the next Spider-Man video game. Because I just played the Amazing Spider-Man game and I was a little disappointed with their costumes. Okay, for number 1, Spider-Man 2099. I always really enjoyed this costume, even when I was a little kid, from the older games. It always looked so cool. I always loved the symbol on his chest. I never read his comics, but I always liked the costume, and everyone else seems to enjoy him. So that's why I chose him. I always want to see him in any Spider-Man game. For my second costume choice, it would have to be the Armored Spider-Man. I don't know why, but I've always loved his armor, ever since I played the original Spider-Man games. But back then, it was only just armor when you'd find in special areas. But I believe after you beat the game, you could play as that character whenever you wanted, just without the armor upgrade. And I just always loved him. For our next costume, I was very surprised it wasn't in the last Spider-Man game, the classic black suit. Now, they did have the Spider-Man 3 black suit, but it's just not the same as the first one. And the symbol on the first one, on his chest and back, is just incredible. I always enjoyed it. I don't know why they don't have this Spider-Man anymore. I mean, everyone's forgetting the classics, it seems like. For our next costume, this must be my favorite costume I've ever seen, the Spider Carnage. Now, it's only been in one Spider-Man game so far, Spider-Man Web of Shadows, and that was only for the Wii. And ever since then, I was like, where did this go? I discovered later it was he showed up in the first Spider-Man cartoons, I believe, and he was just incredible. I don't know why they don't show this guy more. He was the ultimate combination between Spider-Man and Carnage. I always just thought that was incredible. Okay, for my fifth costume, it would have to be the original Scarlet Spider. Now, I always enjoyed this character because I always liked the little hoodie and little jacket he had without the sleeves. Now, they had this character in the Amazing Spider-Man video game, the new one, but it was kind of a more modern version. I just didn't like it as much. I always liked the original one the best, probably just because I remember it mostly from all the games. So that's why I would choose this costume for my last costume that should show up in any Spider-Man game.